Beatty coming up with 2 outs, and Betts at third.
Yeah, Billy's excited about this. We had to pull this up because Billy's upset about some comments Kyler Murray's been making out here about his team.
And this is the fitting
This is a fitting song right here.
Very
I
fitting song
feel
for
it's
this
fitting for you.
Very fitting.
But why do you care? You're not even like a real fan. Like you turn.
Whoa, he questioned your fanhood.
I mean, you don't even like the quarterback for your team. So.
He does have a point. You do turncoat on the
You got to stop this. I'm a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. They're not the Dallas Prescott. They're not the Dallas.
I bet you anything.
Dallas Cowboys.
I bet you anything. If we had a chance to get Kyler Murray over Dak Prescott, he would in a heartbeat.
Hell no.
Well, not after these comments.
I like my quarterbacks over 6 feet tall. That's me personally.
Mr. Azad, Billy, you've been very vocal about some comments made by a local guy, a guy who's undefeated actually at 18th.
It's true.
This hogwash doesn't mean
It's
anything.
true though.
It means absolutely.
I mean, no.
He was
but you
got
got to
undefeated
admit,
this whole time here.
since high school, college, and in the pros.
No, he lost in college.
When did he lose in college?
Texas OU. Texas OU was his first loss.
No, that was at the Cotton Bowl. He got
mean
at 18.
Oh, he's talking about 18.
we were just talking about.
I'm just talking about in general. But before that game, he lost at the Cotton Bowl. He hadn't lost a game since like the 6th grade.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's cute.
It's a cute story.
And then he's been undefeated at your home, the 18-2 with the Cowboys play. He's undefeated.
He played one game there.
He's played plenty of games.
No,
there.
I'm saying he played one game there against the Cowboys.
And
it was cute. It was very cute.
What did he say?
Well, I mean, do you want to go ahead?
No, you guys are. You're very.
Just let him.
I'll let you have this one.
Kyler Murray, apparently while being interviewed for some magazine, forget the name, doesn't matter. He was asked about his being a fan coming up and being a local kid, played right here at Allen, and asked him about what he thought about the Dallas Cowboys or who's his team growing up. People assume it would be the Cowboys, being a local kid, and he said no, and that's fine. But where he lost me is when he went on to he thought it was cool. Thought it was cool in front of his little homeboys and all these little gimmicks and all that shit that they like to do. Thought it was cool to say, "Oh, the Cowboys, that they were ass." Okay, yeah, okay. Well,
that means they're trash.
I think I figure what that means.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just saw Boys in the Hood. I didn't know if you knew that.
I haven't seen it yet.
He said they're ass.
Okay.
And so now here's the reality of the situation. EA, you know this as well. The Cowboys have not been a championship caliber team for a very long time. They've had talent, but they haven't been able to put it together. So, okay, I get it. We all get it, Kyler. The Cowboys have not won a Super Bowl since you've been alive. You haven't seen a lot of winning seasons from them. I get it. Okay, but dog, be aware of where you're at. Be aware of where you're at. You're talking this city. Well, not so much Allen, but like the whole DFW supports you, dog, because of your hometown background and all that good stuff, man. And it's okay to say that you weren't a Cowboys fan. Okay, if you weren't, I like the Vikings or I like the Eagles or whatever. That was my team for whatever reason. Okay, it's cool. But to sit there and do that, dog, you're looking for attention. Okay, he's like one of those what I like to call a little $3 broads. That's what he is, man.
Whoa.
He's trying to get the attention by saying stuff like that. Here's the thing, Mr. Murray. This season, you will have to see this team that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. That same team. Trust me, the ones that you said are ass. There's gonna be some consequences and repercussions this year, EA. First off, Kyler Murray, let's keep it in perspective because some idiot went on Facebook and had the audacity to tell me that Kyler Murray is a top-tier quarterback. No, the fuck he is not.
Wow.
Not
so you
in
came
the
for his
least
status.
bit.
So you came for his status too.
Yeah, he's not. Come on, man. Is he?
Is he a scrub though?
No, he's not a scrub. But I mean, a top tier quarterback. What has he done?
I mean, he's got Arizona, like as you know.
No, Arizona's got him. Look at the talent they have around.
Really? Because I don't know about that.
They got Larry Fitzgerald and DeAndre Hopkins. He's the best. He said he's the best wide receiver.
Yeah,
I mean that's debatable.
I mean, but I tell you what, DeAndre Hopkins has a better chance of being the best receiver in the league than Kyler Murray has of being a top 5 quarterback in the league.
See, here's the thing. I think you're getting a little too butthurt over his comments.
No.
Because there's no Kyler Murray is a really good quarterback.
I don't see it. I don't. What do y'all like the scrambling? Is that what it is? Y'all like the scrambling?
You do know he's one hell of an arm. He's one hell of an arm. He is a great scrambler. Nobody can catch him.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Here's the deal. I don't need my quarterback scrambling and breaking legs.
Michael Vick did that.
Yeah, no, you know, we saw where they got him. Nobody thought Michael Vick was a great passer either. He had a strong arm, but he wasn't a good
You should have
passer.
seen Michael Vick with the Eagles.
Yeah,
I'm just saying you're just being a hater because he called out your Cowboy, which I get, but I don't get why you're.
Ashley Cruzati says very true what you were saying because people have receipts of him being a Dallas fan.
Yeah, I mean, and he's a
Now
clown,
that's
man.
the funny thing. That's what was going to happen because there's like literally him at games, the picture of him sitting there. All he does look a little bored, but now
I get it, but I mean, and then I saw people out there defending it, saying, "Oh, you know, his parents made him dress like that." Cut it out, man.
They
Cut
probably
it
did.
out.
They probably did.
No, but Walt, come on, man.
They probably
Come on.
did.
I mean, I have boys, okay? I have boys. My boys, you know, they get to choose who they like, okay? I don't agree with my
Kendrick
boy,
says if
you know
Kyler was not a Cowboys, he was the only one in his family that wasn't.
he's at what?
If Kyler was not a Cowboy fan, he was the only one in the family that wasn't.
Okay, yeah, because everybody else was, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my thing is like, okay, Kyler, if you didn't like the Cowboys, that's cool, okay, that's cool. But all that front running and shit, you know how I feel about all that stuff.
But you know
man.
me, I'm the front runner.
Yeah, but
The big
he's
guy,
got.
just
I don't know.
Supreme
You
front runner, right? EA?
like you said.
Supreme
Don't
front
even. Anyway,
What you're doing.
don't you have a son? You said that is also a Giants fan.
Right.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, no, I mean that's fine, but I mean,
Isn't it the same thing what Kyler's doing?
no, I mean, but you
Doesn't
Kyler's
your son
doing
doesn't your son talk bad about the Cowboys?
Yeah, okay, but
He talks to noise to him.
Yeah, but my thing is like, bro, you need to quit lying, man. Like you out here in front of everybody, oh, the Cowboys are ass and all this different type of stuff. Okay, blah blah blah.
He said he's stunting in front.
He
Yeah,
go-
that's
but
all
he
it is,
can't-
man.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
Cowboy
sorry.
shit,
He
man.
faking and fly.
Yeah,
dog.
By the
man,
way,
I'm
he
trying to
said,
hear all
"Fuck no, they ass."
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That you know what? When it's time to make the playoffs this year, I'm going to put a big ass sign somewhere, and it's going to say that same thing. Fuck no, your ass. You cannot enter here. Okay, Kyler Murray. I don't know where people get this idea that he's this great quarterback that everybody's talking about and all that. That's not the case, man.
Undefeated
It's
at
not the-
AT&T Stadium.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Too
What's
bad-
that-
too
what's
bad
that
he
mean,
played
EA?
16 games there.
It means that when he plays there, he doesn't lose.
Are they coming here this year?
They are. They are.
Are they?
Okay. Well,
I'll be at that game.
oh, you
I'll
want to
be-
go?
I'll
Yeah,
be at that
we might need to
I'll
get in this
be at
game.
that
We might need to get you
All
back.
right, so
we might need to get you back
here's
there.
my
Holla,
take on
Kyler.
that. Here's my take. The only thing I have a problem with, he can. I don't care if he called them ass. That's not the point. My thing is, he said he was a fan of the Minnesota Vikings. Now I did some research.
Oh,
Okay.
wait a minute. Why are you doing research? Why are you looking at that man's past like that?
I just want to know. Did some research. Okay. Not into his past, but just to clarify his
shaming
comments.
yourself.
So I looked up his age and stuff, and by definition, I guess if you were a relative football fan, if knowing what's going on, at least 5 years old. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Let's
What
say
year was he
5
born?
I believe 97
Okay.
or 98. So let's say he 2002, about 5-6 years old. That's when he got. The Minnesota Vikings were 6-10. Then the first time that they got into the playoffs was in 2004. They lost in the divisional round. They were 8-8. Okay, cool. The next time that the Minnesota Vikings got back into playoffs was not until 2008. And then that thing they lost in the wild card. Then 2009 they get Brett Favre, lost the conference finals. There you go. After that, the Minnesota Vikings haven't really been anything until 2017. And by that time, Kyler Murray.
You know what it sounds like it was? You know what he liked? He liked Dante Culpepper and Randy Moss. That's what he liked.
But they weren't really doing much anyway. And
Hold on now. Culpepper and Randy Moss was a nice
Hold on,
duo.
I understand that.
Wait a minute now. Hold on now.
Hold on, time out.
You need to be a little.
No,
hold on.
I'm looking at this, and around the same time as he's growing up, the Cowboys in 2009 got their first playoff win. So it's essentially the same because the Vikings lost in the divisional round. They lost a wild card. So maybe they had one playoff win over the time. Relatively speaking, the Vikings weren't any time that much better.
Dante Culpepper and Kyler Murray's game is kind of a little bit similar. I can see where he can
But
say
no,
that.
but he was trying to say that he didn't like the Cowboys because they were ass. But then again, he says that the Vikings were his favorite team to watch. They weren't any time 10 times better than the Cowboys were.
Well, I'll tell you something that everybody likes to
And he
watch.
doesn't remember those bad times. He wasn't old enough for the bad times.
And Mitch Cruzati is gonna love this. What's about to happen because Kyler Murray
loves
can talk bad about the Cowboys, but he can't talk bad about this guy here. Because join us right now. He's at Tovaz10 on Twitter. He gets the crowd excitable wherever he goes. Yeah, he shows first round draft pick, kind of like Luka.
Right,
Your
right.
guy who's made and Tovash makes all NBA team anytime he comes in here.
Right, and Billy's Vulgaris, and these two are about to.
Yeah, they just don't see. Hey, we got to sit down and have a conversation,
Hey,
right?
man.
We said it because we said.
Well, I'll tell you this: if Tovash say he wants you gone, Billy,
I had to
We
move
said
around
that.
there.
Well,
I'll
Wall was trying to say,
understand.
well, we've been
I'll
stable
understand.
here the whole time. It's like, what? Are we Luca, Carla?
yeah. Now Bob's here. You know,
Hey,
the new
man.
guy. He's the
yeah,
new
you know,
guy,
he come
Bob.
in here. If,
I don't want no
if
problems.
Luka come in here and say you got to go, you know,
Hey,
gotta,
I'm just here to do my part. Man.
All right,
That's
man.
all.
Hello, Tovash.
How we doing,
how's
guys?
it going, Damien? I like that Cowboy shirt you got on there.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
We were talking about Kyler Murray. Billy's all upset. Cat, can you put the fight music back on? You know, he's ready to tussle and everything. He's upset about some comments that Kyler Murray made about the Dallas Cowboys, you know. Now we got you here. How do you feel about his
Yeah, and
comments?
he also has the audacity to say that Kyle Murray is ass himself as a quarterback.
No, well, I'm telling you, he's not. But he's not what they're telling me that he is. They're telling me that he's a top tier.
Someone's
quarterback.
butthurt.
I don't see it.
Someone's butthurt.
He doesn't see it.
I don't see it. I mean, somebody's gonna have to explain something to me, man.
Well, maybe Tovash can explain
Yeah,
it. Let's
please.
see what he got.
Please help me understand.
Okay, so I had this discussion with our girl Camber on Twitter. I got to meet her at the Texas Motor Speedway.
You were doing some good work out there. I saw some video you were
You
doing.
and Eddie Gossage got a pick?
Yeah, me and EG. And,
Oh, he took a picture with Mr. Gossage too.
Yeah.
Final time.
I've been up in his suite plenty of times. Very nice suite.
By the way,
Gorgeous.
happy retirement, Mr. Gossage.
Keep those M&Ms coming. Whoever takes over that suite. Very good. Chicken tenders and nachos, delicious. Yeah.
But me and Camber had the discussion on Twitter prior to meeting each other out there, and I just letting her know. I was like, hold on, time out. I'm still laying in the bed, and I just see nothing but Cowboy hatred
Yeah.
toward Kyler Murray. And I go, Cowboy fans, are we still really that sensitive when it comes to, anybody ragging on the Dallas Cowboys? Because
Billy didn't.
there's been 25 years of futility and 25 years of incompetency, 25 years of, like my grandma left this earth without seeing another Cowboys victory since I was 16 years old. And so I'm still kind of mad about that part.
That's tough.
Not victory, but like NFC title game,
Right.
Super Bowl championship, shit like that. And I just think about like, man, listen, Cowboys Nation, we can't, because we're getting called out. We're getting called out by every fan base, and not just the NFL, not just the NBA, but every fucking fan base in sports about being the most sensitive fan base of all time. And that says a lot, because look at the Yankee fans. They're knuckleheads, they're idiots, they're noodles. Look at the Knicks fans, same thing. They hate Trae Young. Why? And then, I mean, hell, even Laker fans. We're getting called out by all these different fan bases as being the dumbest fucking fan base of all time. And I'm starting to see it now. I'm starting to get it, because that star is the most recognizable logo in all sports. Right? Not the NY, not the LA, not the LAL, not Duke basketball, not Manchester United, not Chelsea.
It's some weak
None
ass
of those
Cardinal
teams.
leader.
I see that star. It is even more recognizable than Coca-Cola.
Hey, Cat, go ahead and run that VI back too for Billy here.
That's
Get him-
true.
get him pumped up.
And you sit there and we're all sensitive. Like, that's when I heard Kyler's comments. I'm like, okay, well, we have been
Kind of right.
the only, and I just told him the only thing I had against him is that he said he was a Vikings fan, and I'm like, well, the Vikings really do anything.
All right, so I did have that discussion.
I
and-
said he liked Culpepper and Randy Moss.
Yeah, and that was my whole thing, because I actually fell in love with the NFL at age 6 or 7 or whatever, loving the 49ers, loving
That
even
means
like
you were like a Randall Cunningham guy then at
Like-
that time.
I hated Randall Cunningham.
You hated
I
Randall Cunningham?
the Eagles and Cunningham because
Well, he was a Cowboy too.
no, I'm 40.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
So I was like, Cunningham was destroying the Cowboys,
years.
like in '87.
Yeah.
He saw the
I
right.
was 6
He
and
saw the
7
right
years
on the
old.
wall and became a Cowboy.
So when I'm watching them, I'm like, I hate the Eagles. And so then I started liking the Cowboys as my 1B team. My 1A team was out there in San Francisco carving people up.
Oh yeah,
AKA
Steve Young, Joe Montana,
Joe
yeah.
Montana.
Yeah,
And
Steve-
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
So I bandwagoned
real
that
goat.
shit when I was a
The real
kid, right?
goat, Montana.
And so it's like seeing and hearing what Kyler Murray said, the Cowboys was that. By the way, I do hate his voice, the way he talks.
Well, he still looks kind of like it.
He has
Twin, bro.
douchey. He has douchey SMU black guy
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
Oh man,
I don't like that
he
part.
is. He is. McKinney Avenue.
But
That's him.
He's
a
a
fun place.
but in
Yeah,
person,
fun
he's a
place.
cool ass dude. He just gives off that vibe. And so if you're watching right now, Kyler, I still love your game. I still love the way you play football. And I think that you're on this way of football. versus what people actually think about you.
Billy.
I'm here for it.
He came in last year and beat the Cowboys.
He did.
I don't want
That wasn't real Cowboys though, Bob.
Did the Cowboys win and lose that game?
No, that whoever that was on that field that wore the Cowboy star, that wasn't the real Cowboys.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit y'all this.
So
real
we've
quick.
been missing the real Cowboys.
Well, yeah, it doesn't count things that happened in the bubble. So
no, I mean that team was trash. I mean, let's
okay.
call it for what it is.
So Kyler is right when he goes, well, that team was ass because this, that, or the other. Like, he not lying because in '98, I actually was there watching Randy Moss carve up my Cowboys.
Yeah.
I was a high school, a senior in
but
high school,
actually-
and it wasn't cute
No,
at all.
See, okay, here's the thing. But again, he couldn't have known that because he was like a one.
Right.
So he was 1 in 97.
Hold on, I did the research.
I'm sorry, born in, what'd you say? He was born?
97.
97,
97.
So 2002 is when he, at the least early.
Yeah, that's the Culpepper Randy Moss years.
Not in 02.
Oh, that is Culpepper Randy Moss years.
Not in 2002.
They were good then.
I
They were
thought so,
good
yeah.
then.
No, they weren't. I just checked. They missed.
Culpepper,
they
those
were
are
The
Culpepper.
Vikings were good then.
6 and 10. I just checked the research.
In what year?
In 2002.
Okay,
was
so
Cole-
when did they go 15-1 and like
That was
I think it
99. That was 99.
Okay.
Because that's when they were playing against Dirty Birds.
Yeah, that's
Jamal
what I'm saying. That was
Anderson.
02 was Culpepper and Randy Moss.
02, they went 6 and 10. They went. They got the next time they made the playoffs was in 2004. They lost
I
in
ain't
the
talking about the
division.
playoffs. I'm talking about when Randy Moss was there.
Yeah, that's
Randy.
what he
Moss was
Randy
there in
loved.
98.
He was a fan of Culpepper and Randy Moss.
Right,
Moss
he
was
loved
98.
Randy Moss. He loved Culpepper, and he also loved Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Let's not forget.
Yeah, no, he
Peterson was
loved
coming
Adrian
in around that
Peterson.
time too.
Right.
So Peterson was good. They had Brad Johnson as a quarterback.
Yep.
So I still get it. Like
Chris Carter was still there too.
some people were saying, like Steph and them, like, I love the Warriors. Why? Because of Steph.
Matter of fact,
So I get it.
damn, they had Culpepper, Chris Carter, and Randy Moss.
Right, but I
And Michael Bennett
will
was
say,
running back.
I seriously doubt Kyler's little 6'5" was recognizing any of these players.
sure?
Come on, man.
I don't know. We'll have to
Come on,
figure out.
man.
Maybe-
We're not-
that.
Not everybody will start watching football at age 21.
Yeah,
man.
what are you talking about? What are you
First
talking about?
off, it's 06, which I was like,
that was my
17.
senior year in high school.
17.
That was the year Kobe gave us 81.
You were 17.
yeah, I did it because the football team. I wanted to get closer to the football team. And
So everybody at home, let's start equating relevance when it comes to when you start embracing a game.
Right.
Well,
Kyler,
we don't know.
Kyler started embracing a game at a young age. He
I mean,
was
he's
dominant.
been playing football since he was
true. Again,
Right.
that's why I picked 2002 because I sincerely doubt he knew what was going on in like 4 or 3.
He doesn't have to understand what's going on.
Well,
but
you-
those were
you
he
start
started
loving
players.
faces.
Yeah.
Did
You
you
start loving
understand?
faces.
Did you know who people were at?
Yeah. I knew who Michael
Not-
Jordan was.
Not 4, but when I was like 6 and
That's what
7,
I'm saying. That's
I
what
was
I gave.
embracing the game.
I know. That's why.
No, at
I
three-
gave it
at-
at 2002
at 3 or 4.
Like pick 2002 as the first year.
Okay.
At 3
That's
and 4,
why.
I knew who Magic Johnson was. I know who Michael Jordan
I
was.
doubt it.
Everybody knew who Michael Jordan was. You couldn't turn on the TV without
I
knowing
doubt
Michael
it.
Jordan.
3
And
years old.
I knew who Emmitt Smith. I
I
knew
don't
who
even
Troy
remember.
Aikman
I don't
was.
even remember what happened at
I
3.
knew who Mike Irvin was because you couldn't turn on the TV here in Dallas without seeing the Dallas Cowboys. I knew who the 3 J's were because you couldn't turn on
My
Dallas without
first,
seeing
I'm gonna be honest.
Jason Kidd.
My first recollection of like the Cowboys in the '90s was their 3rd Super Bowl. That was my first recollection.
But I also remember Jason Kidd most probably because my brother got the Jason Kidd shoes when I was like 5. The black ones with the bubbles on the
Yeah.
side.
so,
Bubbles.
my
So I
big
remember
point-
those.
But let's just all agree, you're just being a hater.
No,
Well,
I'm-
no, he's not gonna stand for his team being bashed by
No, I
Kyler
mean,
Murray.
listen, like I said, he can say whatever he wants to,
This
man.
is
The
it.
truth of the matter is, I mean, yeah, the Cowboys
So
were
then
not
why are
good.
you upset? Why are
No,
you
but who is it coming from? You're not that damn good. Who the fuck are you to
That's
make
where you're wrong.
No, he's not. It's
He's a good quarterback.
according to what? What has he done that's proven
what
to
has
us
he
he's a
done?
good
He's
quarterback?
Putting
did.
Arizona on the. It's like, well,
That's a really talented team around him.
Trending
I'm
up.
not saying
Yeah.
he's trash,
But you
but
know
I
what?
mean,
You know what though?
Go ahead.
They're building around him
okay,
because
as
they
well you
know
should.
his talent. They know what he could be. Ask CeeDee Lamb what he could be.
Okay,
Trust me, you got a receiver here
I
that can
under-
vouch for him.
Yeah, I-
Coach Bro shipped off one of my guys to Miami and went number 1 against Kyler.
That's fine, but what I'm saying is we're putting a lot of value into all this different stuff or whatever. What has Kyler Murray done in this league? I mean, we understand what the projections is. Everybody has
What's
projections.
Baker
coming in the
Mayfield
league.
done?
Hey, I'm not a Baker Mayfield guy.
Hold on, dog.
I'm not a Baker
He
Mayfield
got
guy.
to the playoffs, didn't he?
Yeah, come on, dude. Stop.
He has a really talented team too. Just by
Very,
the way.
yeah,
Why,
very.
didn't Kyler get to the playoffs?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Okay.
So I don't know what you're hating.
In the hardest league.
Kyler Murray?
Hardest
I don't
league
think they
in
got to the playoffs yet.
No, they were 8-8. Well, they were 8-8 last year, and then
I think
won
they
5
barely
games the
missed
first.
it this year. Barely.
Barely missed it.
They barely missed it.
So how did the ass team that he was talking about do this year?
We don't want to talk about that.
Well, we barely missed it too. I mean, we were in really trash division, but we barely missed it as well. So, I mean,
So can we agree that he has a point?
Mike,
I mean, that's fine. No, I agree with 100%.
Before we wrap
They
this
haven't been
up,
good.
I just want to get one thing because I think you were just being a little butthurt about this whole topic.
Yeah, hey,
What's your
come see
take
us,
on the
Colin.
Mavericks scandal? We already did our thing on it. Just want
So
to
y'all discussed the Mavericks.
yeah, I just want to get your quick take on Mr.
Well, you know what?
Shadow
Don't worry
GM.
about it. We'll probably tap back into it above the rim.
Okay, yeah.
We'll get back into it above the rim. But let's take a break real quick. When we come back, let's talk about the college.